It is a unique site. It's 80 acres up in the forest, 1,600-foot elevation, and it was built in 1951 by Alex Madonna for a Margaret Ryan who moved here from back east. She was an author and intended to live here the rest of her life. Unfortunately, fate took her a different direction. Unfortunately, she was involved in a shooting of a young man, and she went on trial in San Luis. She was finally acquitted, but it was a very obviously uncomfortable situation. I think that was in 1952, and then she moved away. And so I don't believe she ever lived in the house, to the best of our knowledge. And it was subsequently sold to Leonard Blazer, a major developer in San Luis, famous for Johnson Avenue. And he and Becky, his wife, lived here for a better part of 30 years. And then we were lucky enough to buy it in 1985, and we lived here and then subsequently rented it out. And here we are today looking at selling it. It's ironically about 100 feet higher in elevation than Hearst Castle. And it looks out over San Luis, and you can see the ocean, and you can see from Letitia Winery to the south to Morro Bay to the north. The driveway is 1.4 miles long, and it's about 3.5 miles north of the Apple Farm Hotel. So it's about a 5-mile drive, very convenient, and it's a very pleasant place to live. You feel like you're living in the clouds. Well, we've let it run into some disrepair, and it's been used as a rental, and it's been kept busy over the last 40 years, but we just don't find a need within our family for it. And we thought it would be better to make it available to someone else to either redevelop the house or build a new one.
I've known Rob on and off for the last 15 years of my real estate career, so it was a true honor when he reached out last year to start discussing the potential sale of this incredible ranch. I think for me, the uniqueness is that, one, it's single level, two, you've got a house and a guest house, and there's no conservation easements, and so a potential buyer has a lot of flexibility on what they can do. And I think with a little bit of TLC, this would be an incredible vacation home. We'll be launching the property either very late 2024 or early 2025, just depending on the weather and when we can get all the correct images. We're going to be listing the ranch for just under $3 million.